Alright, what's going on, you guys? Snaggin here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I target largemouth bass in the fall. It's going to be a pretty quick video. I got about an hour of daylight left. The rain just stopped. It's been raining and crap weather the past few days, so to look out and see this, I've got to go. That itch is hitting me. And yeah, I'll show you how I get some bucket mouths out in the cold water. I think the water is about 55 degrees right now, so it's very cold, but we'll still find some largemouth in the shallow water. That's where I'm going to be fishing. And let's get right to the action. Find some fall buckets. Oh, pretty cold water temps there, 61. So it's cold. Let's get this show on the road. We do not have time to waste. And we don't have a net. Darn it. Fishy. It's perfect foliage here for fall largemouth. There still will be some fish shallow, especially with the water only being 61 right now. I thought it was going to be a bit colder on the weekend. Sitting at about 56, so went up a bit. Probably some of the rainwater. Cover water too is a big goal of mine right now. This time of year you can really rip your spinners through this thin grass here. It's starting to die off, and spinner's built perfectly to go right through. It also might be just off the weed line. Something hit it there. Something hit it. Throw back in here. Burn it a bit. Make some noise. Here, fishy, fishy. Good sign though, you guys, with something coming up and giving it a go. Not a taker, but came up and gave it some love. Alright, let's throw that square bill out a bit. Bit saltier here, less weeds, so perfect square bill. But if you hit the bottom too, you guys, when you're reeling this in, give it a hard thud, especially this time of year, and it seems to really dig it into the bottom and cut those weeds right off and shake them off. Go back to the spinner again. It's my most spinner's my confidence lure, so I like fishing it any time of year. But fall's one of the best to fish it. I mean, you're gonna catch fish all year using a spinner, but you'll really get a lot of love in the fall, especially burning it in a bit shallower water. Alright guys, so we came up on this little grass mound here, and I'm gonna throw my spinner around it, but main thing I'm looking for right now, there's no wind. I'm looking for movement on this grass. There's not much current either. I'm looking for movement. If I can see some movement, I'm gonna target that spot hard. I'm gonna try to draw some attention with my spinner, because it's more than likely a fish. It's one of the best things about fishing on a calm day. Alright, you guys, so I'm gonna throw out the spook here. Still have to put it onto my rod. I'm not gonna be throwing it right away, but I'm gonna have it on and ready for when I get up to this weed line here. Not having any action so far on the spinner, and sometimes a nice topwater walking bait will bring the bite out, so give that a go. If there are any bass around, they will bite that walking bait, especially this time of year. Bait fish are all up high like they are. The water's starting to get cold. Alright, you guys, so I just pulled up to the spot here. I've got 20% on my battery, so I'm gonna get my other battery out and ready, and then probably gonna see a cut in the footage when I'm switching them, but yeah, I'm gonna start out. Actually, I'm gonna throw this spook now right away since I just ended up rolling over here with the motor. Some more coverage here. There's not much coverage in the middle. A lot of that weed bed has died off, so we'll see if the spook can do it. There's a fish around, they will take that walking bait. I'm gonna walk this several different ways when I'm retrieving it. I like switching it up because in my mind a bait fish, especially an injured one, is not gonna be doing the same flipping and flopping around that it's doing. And change it up, it's a bit more realistic. There's a nice creek that I want to go fish, but duck season's open, and there are a lot of hunters on this lake, so let them do their thing. I'm not going to bother them. Don't really want to risk it either. Stray bullet or something come hit me. Really big surfs at the boat, but I looked away. Looking at those guys fishing the channel over there, and paid for it. Guys, we got the battery changed, but we're not finding many fish, if anything at all. Still have hope, but it could just be one of those days on the water. I'm not mad, I've only been out for an hour, so going out in the boat makes me happy anyways, so I don't need to catch fish. It's just a bonus. Definitely a tough fish out here today. Not finding much. Not finding much at all, but that's fall. That's Canadian fall fishing. It's either gonna be a gold mine or it's gonna be feeling like it's run dry for the day. Alright guys, so can't find them right now. So I'm gonna cut this off. Cut it off. And we're gonna put this square belt back on. Edge across this bait here that I like to hit, and if the bass are sitting a tiny bit deeper, they will be right there. Just one of the harder times to fish during the year, you guys. This transition period. Once it all settles out, it's definitely a bit easier. But as the water's still transitioning here, sitting at about 60-ish degrees, the bites will be just a bit funky. Doing my best to show you guys what I do, how I find fish, how people I know find fish, but just not working. Not working today. Nothing, you guys. No love taps or anything. Those two follows, so that was about it. Definitely be on, but really doesn't seem to be. Alright, so I'm gonna give this last little line a go. I'm gonna throw a jig onto one of my rods for when I get close to these docks. I'm just gonna sort of switch up between the jig and the crankbait while I'm fishing them. Jig may work well. I have it trailered with a finesse TRD right now, so that when you're dragging this jig, TRD's buoyancy, it's pulling it up. Definitely a little trick you guys should use. Learned it from watching Matt Steffen's video. Shout out to him. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, tied. Let's get ugly. I should get a fish right away. Not quite the species we're looking for, but you know, still a fall bass. Still a fall bass. Not bad. Thanks for coming. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a tough fish, but I still had fun. That's the number one thing when you go out. Some days you're going to have a hard fish, but you still got to keep the morale high. I call it fishing, not catching for a reason. And yeah, you can't let the tough days get to you. A lot of guys do, but you just got to keep trucking. The next fish you might go and you might catch something big. So if you stayed the whole way, leave a comment down below. Snagging Squad, leave a like, hit that bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.